self-sufficient smart waterfront city with a scale of 6.6 square kilometers and 21,000 population will give a boost to the growth of Saemangeum, which will turn into a cutting-edge and eco-friendly marine city.
스마트 수변 도시는요, 바다를 메꿔서 물을 메꿔 가지고 도시를 새로 만드는 그런 형입니다. 그래서 대한민국에서는 처음으로 시도되는 도시 형태입니다. 도시에 사시는 분들이 바로 가까이에서 언제나 항상 수변을 즐길 수 있고 그 수변 속에서 생활을 할 수 있는 그런 도시 공간을 창조하자. 그래서 아름다운 도시를 만들자는 데 목표를 우선 두고 있고요. 두 번째는 이 도시가 최첨단 도시로서 발전이 되도록 그렇게 하는 방향을 생각을 하고 있습니다. 그리고 세 번째는 그린, 소위 말하는 친환경 도시로서 만들어 나가는 것을 구상을 하고 있다는 것을 말씀드립니다.
Floating photovoltaics, or photovoltaics, might just be the next big thing. The idea: solar panels are mounted on raft-like structures which float on a body of water.
Only a 10% coverage of all the reservoirs which are available in the world would give about 23 terawatt peak of installed capacity. And to put this into perspective, these 23 terawatts would generate as much electricity as the whole world needs today in a year.
You can already see what that could look like at one of the biggest floating solar farms in Singapore. Here, the solar plant floats on the surface of a reservoir and produces enough energy to power about 16,000 four-room flats in the city-state. The biggest floating farm in China even produces 5 times as much energy. And that's not all. Underneath the solar panels, you can farm fish in aquaculture pens, which can generate additional income. Floating PV projects may be particularly useful on hydropower dams. During the summer season, solar panels can generate electricity. And when it's wet, hydropower can kick in. The water also cools down the floating panels, making them more efficient. And by protecting the water surface from the sun, the panels reduce evaporation. According to a study in Jordan, the use of photovoltaic panels on reservoirs can reduce water loss by 42% compared to uncovered ones. And using such panels on inland water bodies is just the beginning.
They are aiming for these vast spaces, ocean spaces, in between offshore wind farms. So in offshore wind farms, the towers are spaced very far apart, and then the spaces in between can actually be used for floating solar. And then you can use also the existing transmission infrastructure, which is already there for the wind farm.